Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I wanted to film WIP of the week today. WIP of the week, it feels like I did like two really close together, not last week, the week before, and then it feels like I've missed a week somehow, which I probably haven't anyway. My first cup of tea of the morning now, even though it's not morning, it's 1:30. If you've not watched a WIP of the week before, it's a more casual video, just me sitting here doing some sort of art, but today I've chosen to work in. Actually I started this last night. This is the new Colour in Heaven issue. They've knocked it out the park this time with this issue. I love it. There's so many illustrations in this that I absolutely adore. So I have bought myself 2 copies, one as a backup, because I know that I'll colour in this one. I've just got a protective sheet behind because I did base that with alcohol marker last night, and I started doing a bit of the shading with Derwent Colour Soft pencils. I'm sorry for the slurping, but it's really hot. The only way that I'm getting to film this afternoon, why do I keep saying this morning, is Danny's off work today, so he's just took Isabel to the local pond to go and feed the ducks, so he'll be out for about an hour. So I've got about an hour to get hopefully a couple of things filmed, so this won't be a mega long WIP of the week. But he was meant to have yesterday off work, and I'd planned my week around it because I have got quite a busy week. I've got one day this week that I haven't really got anything planned as of yet. The sun keeps bobbing in and out, so if it's a change and my blind is still broken, I need to get that fixed before we move, or contact them because they might just want to rip them down anyway. Yeah, so I did have things planned for yesterday and today, and I've had to switch them around, so I ended up going to my local town yesterday, meeting up with my mum. I treated her at dinner. We went to the Chinese. I did add a little picture on Instagram of Isabel when we was in there. There was a couple actually. It was dead weird. They've changed the whole... If you've ever been to a Chinese buffet before, it literally used to be like you get up, get a plate and get your own food, and you can eat as much as you want. It was that sort of thing. But since COVID, they changed over, and you have to order it on your phone. You can only order 3 things at a time, and the dishes that come are like tiny like kids portions. You can only order 3 at a time, so you're ordering for one person and the rest of the table are waiting for the next order to be allowed. It's silly anyway, the way that they've done it, and they're keeping it like that apparently. So I won't be going back there. But Isabel was good as gold, and I took Lewis as well, treated him. He wanted to come with us, so we did, I want to say, a little bit of shopping. I mean, we nipped into one clothes shop and I walked out with a nice summer dress. What else did I get? Oh, Lewis wanted some new pyjama bottom short pants things. I think that's everything we got from there. That was it. And then I nipped to the pound shop to go and get some bubble wrap because I need that for my ornaments. So yes, the exciting news is the 24th of August is the day of move. Please keep your fingers, your toes, absolutely everything crossed. Everything crossed, that it can go as smoothly as it can. Because if I get them keys after 2 o'clock, I'm going to be sleeping on a mattress on the floor with Isabel, and I won't be happy. So yeah, everything's go at the minute. I've got boxes. There's boxes all in the front room with things packed up. The house just looks like a tip basically. It looks, and it stresses me out. It's not dirty by any means, it's just there's stuff everywhere. There's bin bags all in Isabel's room, all her clothes and everything packed up, toys packed up. If I do a little bit each day, it won't feel as overwhelming, I think. But there's certain things I can't do because I physically can't lift things like furniture and whatnot. But I've done everything that I can down here, and I've emptied like the cabinets and got Lewis to move them and like cleaned underneath them just so the floor's clean, because on moving day I won't be here. I'm a bit of a stress head, and I think it's better if I don't be here. So I'll be at my mother-in-law's with the kids. And then once we get that phone call to say, yep, the keys are ready to be picked up, that's when my husband will come and get me and the dog, and we'll go to the new house and hopefully start unpacking then. I wanted to use a different sort of purple. I'm still on the fence about these colour soft pencils, you know. I know a lot of people like them. But this is perfect. You know, when I've said before, you're buying things because other people have got them. This is the perfect thing. I bought this because everyone was saying how nice they were and they worked for them and blah blah blah, so I went out and bought them. Of course I did, because I felt like I was missing out. But they're not my favourite, I'm not gonna lie. But as you can see, I am using them. I'm trying to use everything that I've got, and if I don't use it within like 6 to 12 months, it's being gone, being get rid of. Let's add a little bit of shadow to this little guy. Yeah, so I can't wait. I'm saying I can't wait for moving day, but it's going to be so stressful. I've been trying to all morning get in the contact with the occupational therapist that works for the council, because I need them to come, not come round, I need them to know the date of move so they can organise the stair lift being removed and putting Isabel's bed down, and no one's contacting me, no one's answering the pissing phone. And it's like, it's getting closer to the time, closer each day, and then I'm going to finally end up getting in contact with them, and they'll end up saying, oh well, we've not got enough time to organise it now, even though I've been trying to ring them for days. It's just irritating the life out of me. See, these pencils. Saying that, I do that with every pencil. I do that with even polychromos. But I can see myself using this issue quite a lot. I think what I might do with the other one is try and take it apart to scan it in and print. Oh, how cute is that one? And print it off onto Tantone paper, some of the illustrations. See if I can do that. My printer's not the best. I would like to get a new one eventually. Yes, it's not the best, it doesn't fit nice thick paper. So what else are we doing today? Yeah, so he's taking her for a walk to go and see the ducks. Like I said, just so I can film a bit. And then we're going to bath her when she gets back, an early bath, because we're going to go to the Trafford Centre this afternoon. Well, this evening. We'll probably set off about 4 o'clock and go and have tea there. There's a nice restaurant that I've not been in ages. And this was my husband, right? He says to me, because I wanted to take her to the aquarium today. And he said, oh no, I want to try and save money. And then he turned around and said, no, go on, we'll go out for a nice meal tonight, all of us. So, choose your battles, I suppose. So I just went, right, okay. So I think we might go to Pesto. If we don't go there, then it'll be... What else have they got there? It's been some time since I went upstairs in Trafford Centre. And all they've got TGI Fridays. Obviously I don't want a Chinese. And all they've got a noodle place. And there's a burger place. I don't know, I would like to go to Pesto, but I think we'll just decide when we're there later on. And then there's a big massive huge Primark. So I'm going to have a little nosy in there. What else are we doing? There's like an arcade in there as well that we're going to take Isabel in. And then as you come out of the Trafford Centre, there's a Krispy Kreme. I don't know if you'd call it a restaurant, but you can go in and sit in and eat, and they do milkshakes, that sort of thing. I'm going to take the kids there afterwards. That's the main reason that Lewis is coming with us. I said, oh, we're going to the Trafford Centre, do you want to come? He's like, pulling his face a little bit. And I said, we're going to Krispy Kreme after. Oh yes, I'll come. So he's looking forward to that. And then tomorrow I've got my father-in-law coming down. They don't visit all that often, so it'd be nice to see them. Nice for Isabel to see them. And then Friday, I'm just seeing my mother-in-law, I think. What did I do Monday? I didn't really do much Monday apart from packing and cleaning, the joys. apologise. But I did have a couple of, they weren't physio appointments booked in, because we are moving. I told them at school I didn't want the standing frame at home for the summer holidays, because that's just an extra thing to take to the new house and potentially break, because it's not me moving it, it'll be the mover van. And they said they understand, and they'll make a couple of appointments for me to take us to school. So I was like, right, okay. Because if you remember when I went to school last time and got 2 buses there, it was a complete and utter waste of time. I got incredibly distressed, stressed and sweaty because I was embarrassed doing the, when we went in there she was just screaming. So anyway, I've contacted her proper physio and I've just explained the circumstances. She said that she totally understands, and just hopefully she'll get better in the future with it. So yeah, she is missing a solid, it'll be 5 weeks, because we have got a physio appointment near the new house the week before she goes back. But it won't do her any harm, and I think, you know, she might benefit from just having a break from no physio, no occupational therapy, no school basically. But in saying that, we do physio and occupational therapy with her without even realising it now. It could, because it's just come so like normal and everyday life for us. We don't realise half the time when we are doing certain things, like messing around with her on the floor and stretching her legs. She thinks it's playing and it's not, it's actually physio. So let's add a deeper one. I was thinking with this page, I know this is not the best paper for watercolour and stuff, so I thought what I might do is I'll colour a couple of these in, not all of them, but the rest I'll use gouache, and then see how much I can get away with like Neocolour 2s in the background. Put some washi tape around the edge so I'm still keeping that nice crisp edge. That's my thought process around this. Whether that happens or not, it's a different thing. But I did start watching a programme last night on Netflix. Oh, I don't half recommend it. I watched 4 episodes, one after the other. I started colouring this and then I just got engrossed with this programme, so I had to stop this and carried on watching it in bed upstairs. It's called Keep Breathing. Let me find it on Netflix to show you. Right, so here it is. It's a Netflix series and it's just called Keep Breathing. #1 TV programmes today. What's it actually say it's about? Because I know trailers and more. No, I can't show you that. I can tell you basically what it's about, but I wasn't half enjoying that last night. It was like gone 12 o'clock, which that is not like me to stay up till that time just watching TV. It really isn't. But it really got me engrossed. It's all about this woman, and she's a lawyer, and she's very very straight and to the point and wanting things done a certain way, blah blah blah. And she needs to get somewhere on a plane. So she's on this plane, and then there's a plane accident and the plane crashes, and it's all about how she's surviving on where she lands. And I won't say anymore, but it is really good. I'm going to finish episode 5 later on this evening. I think there's only 6 episodes, so I'm hoping they make a second season, depending what happens in the end. But yeah, I was really enjoying that last night. It is very rare, like I said, that I sit down and just watch TV. But the other thing that I'm excited for, the 20th, House of Dragons, yay, I can't wait. It feels like I've been waiting years for this. I remember when it was announced, I was so excited. I actually know the storyline, I know what's going to happen because I listened to the audiobook. I'm not going to say that I've read the book, there's no way I can get through them books, they're absolutely huge, like doorstops. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see the dragon. The dragons look completely different though. I was a little bit disappointed, but I suppose, you know, it's meant to be. It's not meant to be the same time as Game of Thrones. It's hundreds of years before, so you know they are going to probably look different and they've evolved and changed. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'll be able to catch the first episode on the 20th, and then the next one will be on the 27th. Is that right? And I'm hoping that we have our Sky fitted in the new house within a couple of days, so I don't miss the second episode. I know that I can watch it at a later date, I know that, but you'll end up seeing spoilers and stuff on online, and I really don't want to spoil it for myself. I just want to thoroughly enjoy every second of that show, and I cannot wait. I'm going to get popcorn and everything. Have pizza and popcorn and watch it. It's not looking too bad that, actually, because I didn't want to add loads and loads of shadow because I've already based it with the alcohol marker. I didn't think it needed it. I think I'll work on the dress next, or I might do her eyes actually. I love doing eyes. I usually save them for last, but I do like doing eyes. There'll be a little bit of shadow underneath here, wouldn't there? So yeah, I'm getting a little bit nervous now about the move, about the new place that we're going to be living in. I'm even further away from my family, but I hardly see them anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. What else? I am looking forward to the fact that there's a lot of places that are in walking distance to this new house, and I mean like all the shopping and stuff and retail and whatnot. There's a pictures as well that's in walking distance in our cinema. Is it going to be a dark enough green for this? Mid green, dark green. That one's too light. Let's try the mid green first. I just love this issue. I was sat here for ages last night just looking through the pages, picking one out. I didn't bother doing a flip through because there's loads of flip throughs already up with this one, and I'm not surprised because it is really a nice issue, this one. When I first saw that it was Jasmine Beckett Griffith, I thought, oh no, not again, because I've got a Books. I thought I didn't want the same pictures over and over again, and then I'd seen somebody had put a flip through up, but I didn't fully watch the video because I didn't want to properly spoil it for myself, so I was skipping the video. I will admit, I was skipping the video because I just wanted to see a couple of the pages, and the couple of pages that I did see, I realised they weren't in a colouring book, so I was like, yes. And I was checking my local Tesco. I was asking my friend to check the local Tesco, and then luckily they had it in, I think 2 days late. But I finally got my hands on it anyway. But next week, I haven't really got much planned for next week as of yet. It's just everything to do with the move at the minute. I've took down as well all the the 2 diamond paintings that were in Isabel's room. I've took them down, and I've decided on her new bedroom I want it to be woodland themed. So I've been looking all on Amazon, and I've put loads of things on my wish list that I'm going to sort out once we've moved. I have actually ordered, it'll come tomorrow. Do they call them a tapestry? I think it's called a tapestry. Yeah, so it is. I'm just getting it up here on my phone. Yeah, so this will come tomorrow. I'll just show you that. Danny said it's scary. I don't think it is at all. I think she'll like it. The colour of her walls are very similar to that. They're like a yellowy colour, like a nice yellow colour, like ivory, that's what they are. So I thought if I put this up on a main wall and then put some lights like they've done, and then ivory and stuff at the top, like fake ivory, and then like there's some, like a toys basket that's in the shape of a fox. Just little things like that, just to make a bedroom nice for her. It was all pink. It's all pink in this house. Of course, when she was little, everything had to be pink because I picked it. But now that she's grown up a little bit and we're understanding more what she likes, I know that this is not showing up on camera, but I swear that it's there. She just loves going out to the forest, them sort of walks. She just loves it, seeing the animals. So I thought if I try and incorporate that in a bedroom, just make it a nicer place for her to be. I'm going to have to just skip to a brownie because the greens are really no good. Brown earth, I think. I can't wait to listen to my music again when I can have it on loud. Because everyone's in the house in the minute, they don't like my music taste. So when I'm in the house on my own, I'm just colouring or doing diamond painting or housework, whatever, I'll have my music on pretty loud. I can't do that in a minute with everyone in the house. Especially Isabel, she doesn't like my loud music. And I don't really care about annoying the neighbours at this house because they do my head in already with the dogs. So when I finish filming this, I'm going to blast out a Metallica just to annoy them. They're probably not in anyway at this time. They're probably not in. Yes, I'm that sort of person. They've annoyed me for years at this point. And they'll be rid of me soon. I've not seen the new neighbours at the new house. So that's a little bit better. I want to do her eyes. I think I'm going to give her, I was going to say green, but let's go with green, but I want to pop a pop of colour in the middle. I'm going to have to sharpen this. They're always like really doe-eyed Jasmine's girls. Like huge eyeballs. I fancied starting another Hannah Carlson page as well. Can you hear the frustration in my voice? So let's get this base layer on and then pop a little bit of green on the outside, I think. It's a lovely day as well today, nice and sunny, so I didn't want to go out today because my dryer's broke. Yeah, my dryer's broke, so a nice day means I can get all my washing done. Oh, I don't like that one. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Let's sharpen this dark green. Yeah. Sometimes men doesn't, not just men, some people, if you don't do the housework, you don't fully understand. Especially when you've got things broken, when you come across a brilliant day like this. I've done all my normal washing, done all the towels. I'm going to do all the sheets soon and get everything out, because I think it might be due to rain again tomorrow. But it was raining yesterday morning when we set out. I don't like this. I really, really don't like this green colour. Yeah, it was raining when we set out yesterday morning, so we all had jackets on and she had a rain cover on. And then after coming out of the Chinese, it was cracking the flags. It was boiling. Boiling on that buzz on the way home. I'll stop mentioning the fact that the pencils keep breaking. Because it's annoying me, so it's probably annoying you too. I'm going to try a bit of dark terracotta. I don't like that. There's not really much I can do about it now. I'm going to switch over pencils. So I'll pull out my polychromos. Let's try these ones. Let's see if I can fix this. Let's try a little bit of burnt sienna. Oh, that wind's picking up though now. I best run outside and put some extra clips on the washing. I don't fancy the neighbours having me knickers blown in the garden. Imagine that. They're knocking on your door. Excuse me, I think you're missing these. Imagine that. Yeah, I need to practice with them colour soft a little bit more, and if I really, really don't get on with them, I'll just have to get rid of them. Oh, I'm still really enjoying my diamond painting as well, but I don't think I could just diamond paint. I really don't. I think if I didn't have my colouring and my watercolour and stuff, I'd soon get bored of it. It's nice to break it up. So like today I'll do colouring and maybe tomorrow I'll just do diamond painting. Maybe the day after that I'll do a bit of both. I think just changing it up a bit think I might have got away with this, you know. Yeah, changing it up a bit just keeps it a little bit interesting as well. But I've actually started a logbook. I showed one of my friends as well. I'm sure she's done it in hers. But I've took the stickers out and put them into my little diary that I do to anything to do with that YouTube and stuff, and I do lists and stuff in there. White pen. Yeah, I've popped all the stickers in there. Well, most of the stickers. There's a couple that are not at my house at the minute. I'm storing them at my mother-in-law's. That'll do for now. Oh, they've turned out quite pretty, them actually. I should have just done the dragon's eye while I was at it, shouldn't I? I think. Here, we can go over that white. Yeah, he wanted to drive to Southport later on, but especially if it's windy like this here, it'll definitely be a lot more windy there and a bit cooler. And I'm going to do its eye colour just straight up Naples yellow. I always want to say something else with that. Naples yellow. Pretty. So I'm going to try a darker purple now that I've pulled out a different mauve. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that mauve colour. Just to deepen this up a little bit. We had Isabel's teacher and her teacher's daughter as well around last weekend, because there's a possibility that they might become Isabel's PA, her personal assistant in the future, like look after her for a couple of hours so me and Danny can go out. Obviously they get paid, but we'll just see what happens with that one. See what happens. My husband's got this unrealistic, and I've told him this unrealistic thing in his head that he thinks that we're going to be able to go away, just me and him, even if it's just for a week alone. And I've sort of said, I don't think you're going to be able to do that. Not ever. Not ever again now. Because of the way she is. She's finding someone that can look after her for that amount of time. But you just don't know, do you? You don't know. You don't know. Lewis had to do it was like it's a 2-minute long video, like explaining himself and explaining about his family. And when he mentioned Isabel, I didn't mention a disability, and I said, well, that's a big part of our lives. It literally takes up everything to do with our lives, revolves around Isabel. And I said, you need to mention it. Anyway, he re-recorded it, and the way that he worded it was, his name's Lewis, blah blah blah. What did he say now? And he said, I've got a little sister and she's disabled for now. And I said, why did you say that she's disabled for now? You do understand, Lewis, that she's disabled forever. She's going to be disabled till the very last day, sort of. And he said, oh no, I didn't. It goes to show, doesn't it? Just goes to show. Well, he's done that now. I'm not making him re-record it again. He's got his it's an induction day. It's the day after we moved. I think it's the 25th. So he's going to have to get on a bus and sit on that bus for about 50 minutes to get back into the local town to go to the college. And I think it's only for about an hour. That's the day he picks up his exam results as well, his GCSE results from school. I'm hoping that he's done well. I'm sure he has, but got his own things that he stresses about. But I'm having my nephew over at the weekend as well. This weekend coming up, I've invited him round for dinner on Sunday, so that'll be really nice to see him. He's such a sweet lad. My son used to, his name's Matthew, and Lewis used to call him Smatthew with a Smatthew, and it was only really recently he thought that was his name because he couldn't pronounce it when he was little. He thought that was his name, Smatthew, and I said, no, it's Matthew. And it was only like 6 to 12 months ago this, The lad's 16 now. No, his name's not Matthew, it's Matthew. I think I'll just do this wing, and then this will just have to be a little bit of a shorter WIP of the week, unfortunately. Try and use as much time up as I can. Talk of the devil, he's literally just ran me. Literally just ran me. He said, can I come round in a bit? I said, what time's in a bit? I said, not really, no. So we're bathing Isabel soon, and then we're going out for tea. So, well, I can come round tomorrow after work. I said, you can't tomorrow, lad. I've got my father-in-law coming round, but you can come round Friday if you want, after I've got back in. He said, right, I'll do that then. I felt dead tight saying no. But we've made plans now. We've made plans. We can't fit him in the car as well, so it's not like I could have invited him to come out for something to eat with us, because he can't fit in the car with the size of Isabel's car seat in the back. You've got Lewis in the back, and then there's such a tight squeeze. I mean, a really small person could fit there, but the size that Matthew is now is the size of a fully grown man, so he couldn't fit there, unfortunately. It's just one of them things. I might add a little bit of that blue to the dragon, just a touch. But I think it'll be quite interesting to try and gouache on this, but make it really thick, like a really thick, like custard consistency almost. Because I think if I added too much water, it really would buckle this paper. I'll just add a tiny bit of this blue, because mixing in with the purple, it's quite nice. I'm shaking the camera. That will change as well. Once I've moved, I'm going to start using my old tripod again, and that's not attached to the table like this tripod is. It's just it's stood on the floor, and it's a tall tripod, so I can be as heavy-handed as I want then. I can't do it now the way that I've got my desk set up. And I'm not changing it all back round, not for changing it again in a couple of weeks' time. I've told everyone in this house, do not touch any of my pencils or my colouring books. I will sort everything out myself. The week before the move, that's when everything will be packed. So expect me to be quiet. I will try and pre-record a couple of things if and when I can. But if I go quiet over, like from like the 20th to like even the month after, like September, you know why? It's because I'm busy with the move, but I'll probably try and do updates on Instagram maybe. And I do have all the intentions in the world of videoing that day to show you the new house, but obviously with everything else going on, and it depends what time we get the keys, and the moving men might not want to be on video. That might be a bit awkward. So yeah, there's a lot of if buts and maybes whether I record, but you'll see my new house eventually. I'll show you all at some point, and I can't wait for you to see my art room. It's carpeted, it's carpeted. I've not had that carpet in a bedroom in years, because we've always had wooden floors. So our main bedroom is carpeted, the art room is, Lewis's bedroom is, basically all upstairs apart from the bathrooms is all carpeted. But at the moment, like I said, it's all wooden flooring. I mean, in the winter it gets quite chilly, especially when you're getting out of bed and the floor's cold. So it'll be nice to have carpet again. I can't wait, I can't wait. But I'm going to end the video here, because like I said, I want to try and film a couple of videos. I do hope that you understand. I will try to film a little bit more. It's difficult with the kids, I say kids, one's left school now, with my daughter off school, and I know some people don't like the banging and hearing a child in the background. I totally understand that, so I'll just have to try, and if I'm on YouTube, I'm on YouTube, and if I'm not, I'm not. You know why? It's because of the summer holidays, and because of the move, and because I've got loads of appointments coming up regarding Isabel as well. I'm still waiting for that appointment about this stupid lump in my stomach. I actually rung up last week and I said, have I missed an appointment? Can you just let me know if I've missed an appointment? I really apologise if I do. He said, oh no. you've just been put on a waiting list. So hopefully soon, hopefully soon. But that is Wingling Special. It's in your supermarkets now, or order it off the Colour in Heaven website. Can't recommend this issue enough, and I'm so glad that I have 2 copies. I'm going to take the other one apart and try and scan it in. I was almost going to do this one or this one, and I just had the idea of the gouache, that's why I chose to do this one. But I'm going on and on. I do this on the phone. I said, right, I've got to get going because I've got to do this, and then I carry on going on and on and on. So until my next video, please take care of yourself, and hopefully I will see you very, very soon. Bye.